G'day guys, Hayden here. Um, I'm here to talk about superheroes and the ones. Now, for me, part of being autistic, I have obsessions. Well, one of the most common things for a person on the spectrum, that's what the technical term is called now. One of the main things about being on the spectrum is you have obsessions. And me, I have many of them. But one of mine is superheroes and collecting comic books. As you can tell one of my recent documentaries about making what was I saying? One of my main obsessions is superheroes, and these are the ones that I relate to the most. I kind of relate to, and I kind of love, and I relate to them. So here we go. The Incredible Hulk. So the Incredible Hulk, his issue is the thing I relate with him the most is that he has a little hard time controlling his anger, and I do the same thing as well. I have a very hard time controlling my anger issues. Like the smallest of things can just snap me off. Just turn. And I have the occasion of I have a little anger thing I like to call Rex, which my sister likes to go, "Arr." She does that way better than me, just putting out there. She does that way better, like, "Arr." And I call it Rex because it's what I feel, I kind of feel like I turn into the Hulk every time I get angry, like, I feel like some kind of rage monster takes over me and wants to just beat the crap out of stuff and like hit stuff and that. And at the end of it, I feel really bad because what I did. It's not my fault. I can't control it. It's just something that clicks into me. It like takes over me, and I just can't control it. And I've hurt people, which I regretted. I regretted hurting people because I don't like hurting people. It's one of my things. I don't say a politician, but anyway, yeah. So Hulk, I really like. He's one of my favorite XMen characters, and yeah, I connect with him the most because of his anger problems, which I also have as well, and so yeah, I really connect with him, and I think he's really awesome. Hulk smash, puny god. Red Tornado. Okay, so Red Tornado, the thing I kind of relate with him is the fact he is a robot. I mean, some autistic people, we do feel like we're a robot sometimes. And with him, I relate to the most is he's unable to understand emotions because he's a robot. It's very difficult to understand emotions. Like some autistic people on the spectrum, as I must say, we have difficulty understanding human emotions, like reading facial expressions and emotions, like if you're sad, we can kind of tell, but we can't tell. We basically what we need is basically we need like an app that tells us, okay, you are sad, you are angry. Well, clearly you're angry. You're going at me. But yeah, with Red Romeo, one of the things I relate to him is the fact that he doesn't really understand stuff. Well, he understands stuff, but he doesn't understand human emotions or human feelings and that stuff. Like that's how I feel like when when I'm trying to when someone's being sarcastic, I cannot pick it up. Well, sometimes I can and sometimes I can't. Sometimes I can't tell when people are joking and sometimes I can, but it's very hard for me. So yeah. Not very good at describing these things, but yeah. Superman. Superman. Basically, yeah. he is pretty much, most people on the spectrum, we feel like we are from another planet. Basically, we feel like, we don't feel like we belong on this planet, but we are here anyway. So anyway, we do feel like we're from different worlds, and we're trying to understand the human way. Basically, for us, we're trying to understand the human way, I guess, and trying to understand what the hell is wrong with these people, and like understand their strange language. That's how we basically feel. We feel like that's how we feel about things. We feel like we're from, and we also were born with, special abilities. Like some of us, some of us people on the spectrum, we have advanced hearing that can help us hear from distances, or and we can spot the most unusual things, the unique things about things. We can also, we're very intelligent. Some of us, not all, but some also who also suffer from savant syndrome. Also getting like, yeah. But yeah, we just feel like we're from a different planet, basically. That's why we can relate to Superman. He basically, we feel like we can look up to him as, like one of us, basically. Maybe, not too sure. But yeah, he came to the planet like we did. Like we we feel like we're from a different planet. We feel like we're trying to understand these human ways, and we're trying to like show our unique ways. The X-Men. The X-Men. You cannot get any more closer than that. X-Men, and another example of like, gift. Basically, we can kind of relate because we're all, most of us are, some of us are born with unique abilities, like I said earlier, like the advanced hearing. Some of us may also have eidetic memory, photographic memory. Um, some of us have like unique abilities, like remembering certain topics, like I can remember fun facts. Well, sort of fun facts. Um, and we're just trying to find our ways in this world, and uh, so yeah, the X-Men, I highly because like discriminate because they're they're you know people, they're mute they're tech they're human, they're mutants, but they're also people, and but they're discriminated because and they're called freaks and weirdos, and so we're related. As someone with ASD, we highly relate to them because we also feel like that. We feel like people judge us because we act differently than we're mentally differently than everyone else. We think differently than that, and like we do different things different ways. And but yeah, the X Men were like they're born, they didn't get chose to have that gift. They were born with them, like we did, like we're most ASD people or people on the spectrum are. And it is hard for us to to kind of like socialize with other people. Most, some. I gotta start saying some more. Um, yeah, it is hard for us to, some of us, to communicate with others, and we feel like we're outcasts, weirdos, and freaks. Well, we're not freaks, weirdos and outcasts. That's how we feel. Freak shows are pedophiles, rapists, and murderers. Pretty much. And so yeah, X-Men and other things we connect with. You know, we connect them with them because they're outcasts like us. They're weirdos like us. Okay, guys, so that was probably my worst superhero video, my worst video on AST and superheroes. But if you do if you also are on the spectrum and you want comic book to read or connect with, I recommend Hulk, X-Men, Baby Red Tornado, and Superman. Those four, for me, anyway. There are also many others, but there is also people, if you want, I'll talk about superheroes who are on the spectrum, who are apparently on the spectrum, and yeah. So if you want, don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe to my channel for more great videos. And I'll see you next time from Unclean Films. Reason why I picked that name? Well, I'm not exactly clean, so. So, tune in next time for another great video. Goodbye.